Hello everybody and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. And today is the third episode. Sorry for not having that many not having any episodes uploaded recently. It's just when you find out that people from your school watch your stuff, kind of gets a bit awkward because you realise you say something that could offend them, they will whine at you for several hours. So that means what was it? I have to be really careful about what I say, but I realised that maybe I was actually thinking about why. I was thinking about if I should wait until I get into college, where most people don't usually care about what you do or who you are. They just, or something like that. But I decided to continue, as you can see. But some people say my videos are funny. Highly doubt it, because I just say I'm not trying to be funny. I just try and do what I do. But I decided in these videos, instead of talking about just the game itself, I'll talk about anything that's happening, like what is actually happening at school, or what's happening that affects me in general, or something like that, or just random news that I like. Like, for instance, recently the two new Pokemon games, Pokemon Sun and Moon, have been announced to be a thing, and I'm actually quite happy for it. Like, a lot of people at my school actually don't actually make fun of me for liking Pokemon, even though they play stuff like Call of Duty and FIFA. It's like, at least Pokemon doesn't come out yearly and changes absolutely nothing, besides giving David Beckham an extra brow on his forehead. But what was it? Yeah, but what from the name itself, Pokemon Sun and Moon, because that's all the information I think we actually got, is it, from Nintendo. What I think it's about, like, is probably going to talk about actual morality. Like, is something can something be truly evil, or can they just be influenced to be evil, or something? I don't really know, but I kind of do hope they do something along those lines, because it could be an interesting story. But sadly, since it's Nintendo, with I highly doubt it's going to be that mature. And I think that's why most people in my school actually dislike Pokemon, because it's not actually meant for mature audiences. It's just like, but adults do like it because, there's nothing wrong with kid-friendly stuff. First, plus they could have really subtle details that you may not know about. Like, I think in like one of the recent Pokemon games, I can't remember exactly which one. I think it was Generation 6 with X and Y. They had a Pokemon which was basically a child died in the woods and then became a Pokemon. Because, for kids! Yeah. Makes no sense, but, you're gonna have to kind of deal with that. And also, we're finally starting our mission our first mission of the video within 4 minutes of playing. Yeah. A lot of that kind of means... Sorry, I just heard footsteps. I was just hoping no one would come in. Because sadly, I can't record this when no one's out, because my family works on a weird schedule. And stuff like that. But, yeah. So, all I hope is that this recording goes well. But, yeah. And also, here in the UK, apparently, like, I actually recently found out that my year, like for my high school year, is that there's been a lot of changes, and one of them is that my year is now the last year that it's optional for us to go to college, and we don't have to pay for it, which is weird because it becomes mandatory, yet you have to get a loan or something for it. Um, I never really, I found that a bit weird. Just like, if you know, if it's mandatory, I don't really think you should actively pay for it, especially when it comes to education. Sorry, my microphone just peaked, so that's why I kind of stopped mid-sentence, because I have to keep an eye on my microphone, because if it peaks, it doesn't do well. I think, or it just hurts everybody's ears. So, yeah. But I'm trying to think of stuff. I'm doing well in school, I think. I never actually thought, like, when people say, like, do you have your future planned, that stuff, I actually tend to plan too far ahead, in my opinion, because what was it? I plan too far ahead because, like, I'm actually trying to get into university. When after I finish college, but you know, that's I know a lot of people say, "Oh, that's not that far ahead," but because, you know, years can skip by really quickly, and you may just not notice them because they all tend to meld together. Yeah, get it? Because we just collected meld, and, you know, they meld together. Jokes. I'm a terrible comedian. Yeah, a lot of people actually said I should become a comedian, but I'm terrible at it. For one reason, I can't really say that many interesting stories, because me being an introvert, it means I don't go out much, and so I can't actively just go out there and have a random moment happen to me. But and also I would be extremely nervous, because when you get on stage, you're staring at staring at a lot of people, and I get nervous when I go on stage in general. Like, it's just like, okay, you're on stage, I'm freaking out. I just can't do anything. I'm just like, yeah, if you know. I just tend to freeze up, like, and also I'm actually going to be part of I'm actually part of a group. Well, I'm at a club, not, you know, a weird club, but it's just a board game club. And they what is it? So I'm just trying to think here. And they're actually planning to do a murder mystery. And I'm supposed to scream in it, but to tell the truth, I actually don't know how. Like, I don't actively try and figure out how to scream. I'm not that good of an actor per se, but I want to at least try acting to see if it's fun, because I kind of missed out on my joining drama because I didn't find it that entertaining at the time. But now I realise that taking business studies and geography, as well as Spanish, like 3 of my 4 options I could choose, I just regretted it. I don't regret taking geography, kind of. Business studies, I just found out was just mostly kind of a waste of time, and I don't really learn anything that impressive. But with Spanish I kind of don't do anymore because I missed like half a year, so they just said don't bother with it. So I'm actually down. Well, not down. I'm actually. It's actually a lot more difficult for me to actually achieve good quality standards as the government wants, because like you have 10 subjects, and then like so they add all the scores together, you get a certain amount of scores, and then they divide it by 10. But since I'm only doing 9 subjects, you should think, the sensible option is to go down to divided by 9. But they don't. They're divided by 10 still. And so, if you're missing a subject like me, it's a lot more difficult to actually get a good grade, because you need to, like if you got like all C's or all across the board, you'd probably be fine. But if I did that, I would actually not be fine. I would need to get like a C's across the board and 1 B maybe, or something like that. And then I'd be good. Or maybe I just need more. Maybe I need C's and then 1A or something. I don't exactly know how it works. All I know is that it's extremely fiddly. But luckily, the teachers at my school are actually quite helpful. Well, they try and help me as the best they can because they have to teach lessons as well. But I think the most difficult thing about our teachers teaching lessons is that none of the students actually realise, to get through their basically really, really thick scores, that we shouldn't be going oof, and we shouldn't be like making fun of them, like for doing what they do, or distracting the lesson. Because let's just say some people actually do want to learn, and those people who do want to learn deserve to learn, because if sorry, I'm just they because students like distracting stuff, it's like going ha 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 ha, laughing around, distracting the lessons. I don't know why I took. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna. I just need to stop here because I just saw myself taking something that would take a really long time to do, and I don't know why. I don't know if I change it or something else, but what is it? But anyway, I'm sorry about that, guys. Kind of got interrupted. I can't remember what I was talking about either. Oh God. I think we were talking about school and like how everybody might, how every student is mostly full of idiots, which is actually quite true, because they don't realise that no matter how cool you look or whatever, if you don't have the grades, they don't care. They literally do not care. My friend actually, people say, "Oh, I won't cry if I don't get good grades or whatever." It's like, yeah, you won't cry, but you'll be having panic attacks every time you have to go for an interview, because they can just go, "Do you have C's in maths, English, and any other subjects?" "I don't have 1 in maths." "Get out." They could full on do that. They could full on just kick you out for not having the good enough grades. But if you do have the but if you do have the grades which you need to actually work for, you'll be perfectly fine. It's like, do you have the grade? What grades you got? Oh, like I got A's, B's, A stars. They'll be more inclined to hire you. While if you don't have the grades, they can just fall and kick you out, and you are not allowed to complain about it at all. And if you do, they don't really care. They generally do not care. Yep. And that's what I hate most about it. That's actually, because a lot of the students in my classes, especially my English class, in fact, we actually had a situation where it was so bad, our student has now been permanently removed from our class. it's definitely gone that bad because they don't care about what they get where they should. Because if they don't get the grades that they need, they might as well not. It's like if they don't get if they don't get a C, oh excuse me, a C in English, they might as well just jump off a cliff or something. Because, well, actually they do get one more chance in college, but it's a lot more difficult. Well, actually before that they get one more chance. Then they get another one in college, but due to us being the last one for what we do, because the year below us, year 10, actually have to memorize everything that they need. Like every poem, it isn't given to them like we have, so they have to remember everything. And let's just say they're not going to be very pleased about that. To certainly say the least. So, what it would be best for what was I talking about again? Oh God, Lord, sorry guys, I have a very bad memory. Oh yeah, they get a chance again, but if they don't, they might as well just jump off a cliff. Because it's just naturally. Basically, what I'm trying to say, my English class basically full of idiots. There's very few people who actually want to learn. Like, I think besides me, like 2 other people actually do seem to care about it. I won't give out names due to them having private lives and stuff like that. But they do seem like they want to do the work. One of them actually does the work and then tries to help someone else who doesn't want to do the work, who literally just sits there on her fat ass doing nothing. And there's another one who wants to do his work, but he's sat next to one of his best friends. Oh, speaking. So he keeps constantly getting distracted by his best friend, because when someone's talking to you, you can't help it but talk to them, because let's just say when you're constantly writing, you do need some sort of way to relax. So yeah. So if his friend wasn't sat where he was, I'm pretty sure he would actually be getting a lot better grades than he actually is getting. But due to him accidentally being sat next to his friend, it's really just frustrating for me to see that guy. He full on deserves to get the best grades he can, but the only reason why he isn't getting them is because his friend is talking to him. If his friend was moved to the other side of the class and his friend knew when to shut up, I'm pretty sure that he would be getting the best grades he could. No matter what people say, even if he's because our school has groups there's set 1, as we call it, they're the best, they got the best grades in primary school and stuff like that, and it goes down to set 6, which they got the worst, or it's basically just full of retards. And we're set 5. We're mostly retarded, but some of us can be retarded. Can be classified as retarded because we had poor decisions. Some of us may have medical diseases, and others may have others may have been distracted, like that person, not friend. I don't really think he considers me as a friend. Never really thought he liked me. He just talked to me because I was the only one to talk to. But I really do hope he realizes that this friend even though he's a good guy to talk to, I'm pretty sure he is. He can be a bit annoying at times. He's actually, I think, the main reason why he's not being able to focus completely on his work. Like, if he just realised that and told his friends, like, oh, can you stop talking for a bit because I want to work and I want to get good grades, he could. I'm pretty sure he would fall and get amazing grades. I would not be surprised if he was in like the top 3 sets, which is considered very good for us. It's like, well, in my personal opinion, like if you're in the top 3 sets, you have bragging rights. When you're in the bottom 3 sets, just don't talk. Just don't try and brag. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just really trying to feel things out until the end of the episode. Let's talk about the game. As you saw there, one of my units just died. Not very good at this game, obviously. But I was actually while I was playing that, I was like, oh, it's okay because he was just a rookie, and like, you know, rookies. I don't really care that much because they don't really have any special skills. But I was actually kind of I think at the end of this I was actually kind of annoyed that I couldn't get my sniper to be promoted. But you know, that's that. But we're getting close to the episode, so I better sign off. This has been Mate and Mate. This has been Mate and Mate. Don't forget to like, comment, and even consider subscribing if you already haven't. Maybe add this to your favourites or share it with a few friends. And this is Mate and Mate signing out. Bye.